Okay guys, I actually plan to avoid this story completely because I just don't care. This whole charade is a great big steaming pile of fecal matter comparable with almost everything politicians come out with daily. But following the predictable bandwagon jumping losers banging on about this for almost a year, we had the court case yesterday and guilty verdict, which like I said, I don't even care about. It was always going to happen because the shitstorm that would follow a not guilty verdict would set off the lunatics again. They clearly can't have that, can they? And let's be honest, there is actually no reason for it now. There was a reason for it last year, there ain't one for it now. Biden is in charge, that is all that matters. Now, before we get into all that and the rest of this video, remember to check out the channel's social media links that are down below, like BitChute and Odyssey, for exclusive content that's not on YouTube, and in fact never will be. The links, like I said, will be down below, but enough of that, let's get on with today's video and the actual topic. Because like I said, this video is not actually about the trial or anyone involved in it. This is about the virtue signalling septic spot on the arse of humanity, Lewis I hate my mother because she is white Hamilton, who as we know went full social justice warrior last year with more stories in the media about his activism than his racing at one point. I actually covered a fair few of them stories, including ones where he was trying to force other drivers to bend the knee to the Marxist movement that he now loves. Thankfully, as you will remember, some of them actually refused, which salt mined this little tosspot into crying about it in the media, causing me to mine that salt every fucking time. Shit, I'm pretty sure he even demanded Mercedes change the colour of their race cars to suit his new activist tendencies and join him in his world of wokeness. Despite the obvious fact that Mercedes has a rather colourful history, including collaboration with a certain group in the 1930s and 40s. I take it no one bothered to tell this woke wanker Lewis Hamilton about that little detail, did they? Which once again just proves celebrities are beyond the joke and often don't know their arsehole from their ear-roll, elbow or fucking eyeball, as proven last night with a CringeFest post about this trial. Now, the Express have actually picked up on this, so we'll go through a bit of what they have to say and mock the bullshit that he comes out with quickly. I'm not reading the entire article, literally just the bits about what he is saying, because you can guarantee the rest of it is a steaming pile of horseshit. Now, obviously there at the beginning it talks about how overjoyed he is with the verdict on Derek Chauvin or whatever this is, but like I said, I just don't give a fuck. It says here, taken to Instagram, following the news, he penned "Justice for George. The emotions I feel right now are hard to describe. Yeah, because they're not fucking real, you're just virtue signalling your life away." He went on to note that this is the first time that a white officer has been convicted for killing a black man in Minnesota. Good for fucking them, like that actually matters. For all you know, you worthless tosspot, it could well be the last. If it's the first time, it's not exactly like it's been something that's common, is it? He goes on, "This is monumental. George's death is not in vain," he stated. Well, of course it wasn't in vain, because the BLM movement seemed to do pretty well out of it. Let's be honest, as I said, they got the 4 houses and all that bollocks already. This has been reported multiple times at this point. He goes on, "The result of the Derek Chauvin trial today is the right one. Convicting him of all 3 charges marks a new dawn in the fight for racial justice." No, to be honest with you, it's really not, because shit will just continue much the same as it did. Let's be honest, how many people get killed every day that BLM are not running around screaming Black Lives Matter for? Let's be honest, it's fucking thousands. So no, the result of this trial will literally mean less than fucking nothing, much like the virtue signalling tosspot Lewis Hamilton. The only people that care about the shit that he comes out with are literally on Twitter, and who gives a flying fuck about them? Certainly not me, and certainly not you. I mean, he runs around screaming about racial justice while he sits there stinking fucking rich, living in Monaco with the fucking world apparently loving him. The media will have him on at absolutely any point to talk his bollocks, and his protests or activism nonsense is constantly promoted by them. So let's be honest, it sounds a little bit fucking stupid listening to him talk about racial inequality and all this bollocks, considering where he finds himself in the world. And let's be honest, he's never been one of the fucking people anyway, has he? If memory serves, he was pretty fucking rich before he became an F1 driver anyway. It happened 3,000 miles away, who actually gives a fuck? But as for this tosspot and this stupid story, that is the end of it for me. Hopefully I'll never hear about it again and don't have to make a video mocking some twat virtue signalling about it.
Where